Welcome once again to this session on self-leadership, where we unlock your potential. In leadership, majorly, there are three levels. There is leading self, which is self-leadership. Then there is leading in teams, and then there is community leadership. For this particular session, we'll focus on you as the person who is developing leadership competencies, skills, and knowledge so that you're able to move to the next level of leadership. So this is the art of taking charge of your life, and it has its own importance, key benefits, and there's certain principles that govern your interaction with self as a way of building your leadership competencies. Self-leadership is the ability to influence, motivate, and manage oneself towards achieving personal and professional goals. It is prudent to note that without self-leadership, you will not be able to lead a team, neither will you be able to amplify that into an organizational level or community leadership level. Leadership begins with self. As soon as you're able to lead yourself properly, then it becomes very easy to lead the rest of the members of the team. Self-leadership is important because it empowers individuals to make or take control of their own destiny, make informed decisions, and strive for continuous growth. A program like the one you are in currently, the D25HG program and project, is a good way of equipping you with the skills required for self-leadership, so that by the end of this program, you will come out as a different person who is improved and a person who is able to lead your business in a much better way than you were doing it previously, because you now have what it takes. There are certain key principles of servant leadership. One is self-awareness. You need to have a deep knowledge of your strengths, weaknesses, values, and emotions. So start by conducting a SWOT analysis of self and determine where you are at, and then where weaknesses are involved, then it is important to get interventions or design interventions for yourself, or seek help through a mentor or a coach to move to the next level. Then goal setting. Setting clear, challenging, and achievable goals to drive personal growth is very critical for self-leadership, because they say if you don't know where you're going, every road will lead you there, and sometimes it is not the best approach to things. So setting critical goals, important goals as an entrepreneur is important as you continue to lead yourself in order to be able to lead the rest of the team to where that goal is taking them. Then self-motivation. A leader is internally motivated. Many times there may not be something to gain in terms of the extrinsic or external rewards, but just having the motivation to do it and knowing its value and its benefit to your team and your community is very important. The business that you're engaging in requires your self-motivation so that you can drive it to the next level. People will not believe in you if you do not believe in yourself. There are many benefits of practicing self-leadership. There will be increased productivity because your mindset is that of growth, that you have defined your time, priorities, and use the resources that are available to propel you to the next level. Then there will be enhanced well-being, because as you lead yourself, you're able to strike a good balance between what you do in your business and your personal life, and then you're also going to have improved decision making, because your values become a strong pillar for which you draw inspiration for as you define your long-term goals. There are many strategies for developing self-leadership. One is continuous learning. Leaders can also be made. So seeking new ideas, seeking feedback, investing in personal development, leadership development is critical for your self-leadership. Building resilience. Life is not easy. There are many setbacks. The ability to bounce back and deal with these challenges and adapt to the changing times is important for self-leadership. Emotional intelligence, how you're able to self-regulate, how your emotions interact with your intellect, even as you relate with other people, is critical. You can be everything. You can have all the resources required. Your business might be growing, but if you do not cultivate your emotional intelligence, then it will be difficult to deal with other people. And that goes hand in hand with the ability to self-reflect, having introspection, about your actions and behavior and the consequences is also a good way of ensuring that your self-leadership skills are in check. The challenges and barriers to self-leadership, there are many. One is self-doubt, not being able to overcome insecurities about your own self and the weaknesses that you have. And that is where I said, if something is coming into the way of your self-leadership, then you need to design interventions for it. Also, procrastination, that is the tendency to delay important tasks and not taking action about certain things. That is also a barrier because it leads to a lot of wasting of time. Effective discipline, very critical, and for every entrepreneur, the need to maintain consistency in your behavior is very important. It's what builds confidence with your team and also your customers. Because if, say, you're operating a shop, it is open today, tomorrow it is not, then the customers have another alternative they start going to, and before you know it, then you've started to lose business. In conclusion, self-leadership is important for your personal and professional success, and therefore there is need for you to cultivate goal setting, there is need for you to cultivate self-awareness and self-motivation so that you can unlock your full potential while leading self, and additionally you should be able to lead teams and communities and organizations as you even look at the broader levels of leadership. Thank you.